Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. How are you guys? Are you okay? I hope you must be having good time, and I'm really certain that inshallah soon you will be again joining your schools. Well, this is Samuel Haq from Peshawar Model School Boys 3, your English teacher. Dear students, today we're going to have a quick look of all 12 tenses, right? Before we go in detail, I would like to give you a quick look of all tenses. Kindly see the things here now. Look, how many tenses are we having in total? The first is present tense, then we're having past tense, and then we're having future tense, right? In present tense, remember students, we are having four different options: simple tense, and then we're having present continuous tense, and then we're having present perfect, and the last, that is present perfect continuous tense. The same is the case with the past tense, and then again we're having four different aspects of past, right? Like past indefinite tense, then we're having past continuous tense, and then we're having past perfect, and then past perfect continuous tense. And then we can go with the future tense, and then future again we're having four different cases: the future indefinite tense, the future continuous tense, right? And then we're having future perfect, and then we're having future perfect continuous tense. Dear student, this is a complete summary, and this page will be shared with you guys later on today in your online classes. And see you inshallah soon there in the online class, and then we can discuss in much more detail. But look, you have been given like a couple of tasks for your winter break. And the first task that we just finished, and that's all about the essays, that how to complete your essays. So we have recorded a couple of videos and we have uploaded them, and you can watch them, that how to do your essays. Now today, this is the second task that we're going to teach you, right? And that's tenses. Dear students, if you remember, we have given you three different aspects: present, past, and future, and then we asked you to write 10 sentences of each. So this is your second question, which is really important, and this will play a very important role in your winter task score as well. So then we thought to talk to you, to speak to you through this video, and you can see guys that now we can discuss all the things in detail, right? Okay, before we go ahead, let me discuss a little bit about the tense. Fine. So look, what is tense? Tense. Actually, the word tense is taken from the word tempus, right? And tempus means time. Tempus means time. Now, what's the definition of tense? A very easy definition, and then we can go that definition of a tense, that changing of a verb is called tense. Now, changing of a verb is called tense. For example, how? Look, if we change the verb, it's straight away, because even if we change the subject, it doesn't happen, right? It doesn't happen anything to sentence there. For example, if I say like this, that he is teaching English, right? Now look, he's teaching, this is the sentence, fine. He's teaching English, this is subject, and this is main verb, and that is the object here, right? For example, if I change this, the subject there, and if I say that she is teaching English, so still the tense is the same, present continuous tense. If I even change the object here, and if I say, for example, Urdu, so still the tense is not changed. But if I change the verb there, and if I say she was teaching English, right? So look, the tense is entirely changed, right? So this shows that, even the changing of a verb. For example, if I change the subject, it doesn't happen anything to a sentence there, to a tense over there. Even if I change the object there, nothing happens to a tense there. But once I change the verb there, automatically even the entire tense is changed, right? So students, you should know that, the changing of a verb is called tense, right? Now let's go ahead, and then we can go with the major major types of tense, right? Now, remember, we're having actually four different types of tenses. The very first one, that is present tense, right? The second one, that is the past tense, and then we're having future tense, right? Okay. Then in four we're having, in the present we're having four tenses, in past we're having four, and then in future we're having four tenses as well, right? So overall, this is, 4, 4, and 4. There are 12 tenses overall. Are you getting, guys, or not? So how many tenses are there? Tenses are mainly three: present, past, and future. And then present we're having four, past four, and future four. Overall, there are 12 tenses. Now, let's talk about four tenses of present. Once you learn present tense, I'm sure that then we can discuss the remaining, past four tenses as well. For example, present tense, right? So in present tense, in this tense, we're having, like four more, tenses in this family. The very first, that is present indefinite tense, right? Right? The second one, that is present continuous tense. And the third one, that is the present perfect tense. And the fourth one, that is the present perfect continuous tense. Right? Now look, once you learn these four tenses, the remaining you're not going to learn. Just only learn these four. For example, in present tense we're having four. In this family we're having four: present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous tense. Right? Now, how to go with past? The same four, right? Just only change the present and then past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. And then we can go with future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous tense. Right? That's all about the quick just introduction to tenses, right? And how many tenses are there, and overall. Now let's go ahead and now let's discuss one by one each and every tense. Okay, there is another important point, that is that normally every tense is having different kind of aspects, right? If we go like this, for example, look, one is a positive aspect, right? The other one is negative aspect, right? Then we're having interrogative aspect. And then we're having negative interrogative as well. Negative plus interrogative. So look, we're having four different aspects here, and every sentence can be changed into four different aspects there now. Now, let's discuss one by one. We're not going to have, a lot of detail here because, inshallah, we'll be having online class, right? And in online class, we'll be discussing all the things.